keep us going in our workouts. I'll do them in the chair this time. It is me. Last time I did them on the floor. I'll do them in the chair this time. So you want to, some people said they don't have the actual movement of the arm, which when I start out my arm, I mean, I could probably do this. Just barely get the shoulder going. So you want to try working going. Make sure you get some clearance. Unless I'm sitting in a chair, you can use the chair with the arms on if you need to. Sit straight, back straight. Straight your arms to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to raise your shoulder. I know at first I did something I tried to pull up and crunch my shoulders up, but try not to. But originally, and the more you do these, the stronger this area will be, and you'll be able to lift your arm a bit more. Then you'll start working the front. 1, 2. A lot of times my elbow bent as I did stuff like that, so I did get an air sleeve, put in this arm to keep it straight while I do things like that. Those are relatively cheap out there. Nice things to try, nice thing to use. You just slide it on there. You might want to put some powder on your arm to make it slide a little easier. And there's a little hose you blow into it to fill them up real quick. And it does lock the elbow down pretty much tight. So just straight up. So you want to do to the side, you want to do to the forward, and you know, if you can, get as high as you can. Eventually you'll be able to go straight up with it. You'll feel the scapula moving, you feel the shoulder working. Some people said they couldn't do these. I mean, if you want to, I know I did one of these last week, if you get your fingers in and lock in here, go straight up with this arm, just and since you probably haven't used these muscles or moved these muscles very much, you will feel a little bit of uncomfortableness. I want to say pain. If you feel some pain in the joint, you need to stop. But you should feel just a muscle stretch, a tendon stretch. So, and maybe it's a little uncomfortable. And then again, to get started, so I use my cane. Sometimes, you know, I had to fight to get my hand apart, my fingers apart to be able to use this. You can use your cane. You can take your arm out. 1, 2. Take it in. 1, 2. And you actually take it above your head if you want to. Stretch it up here as much as you can, hang on to the cane. But use an assisted device to do this, or you have a family member that'll move this arm for you. So you want to go out to the side, you want to do forward, and you want to try to go above your head if you can. Keep the range of motion in there, keep your joints moving, your muscles stretched a little bit. I said you may feel a little bit of tenderness, but that's okay. You're stretching the stuff out that you haven't used for a while, or as you try to do things, you tighten all these muscles up and you just stretch them out a little bit. So yeah, your brain hasn't learned to relax yet. Like relax those muscles, so they stay tense all the time. So this will help you with that. If you get to a point where now, as I push this out quite a bit, and I feel my forearm, my biceps stretching out. I feel my triceps stretching out on the back side of my arm. Just send it upward. You feel more of a stretch right in through here to the tricep area. Not so much the bicep going straight up. You get the bicep when you're out to the side. But again, just try to get the motion out, out, and forward. You can grab right here and move forward. I had a really strong grip when I first had my stroke, when I first started doing stuff at home. So it was a little bit of a struggle to get this hand opened up. But usually I could fight to get it in there. Pull the fingers, put the cane in front of me, lock it down, and then just pull the fingers out best I can, and let it wrap and tighten up itself. Usually my grip was good, I couldn't let go of things. So some people I know have no grip, but I think for the most part I almost have the grip, we just can't release. So this will also help you opening your hand, trying to work on that release. Once you get the shoulder stretched out, things have a tendency to relax. So again, do 3 sets of 20 to the side, and 3 sets of 20 to the front, and try to get 3 sets of 20 raising all the way up. So you can do these laying down first thing in the morning, or you can do them sitting in a chair later on in the day. I know when I first started doing them, I was doing them in the chair. I had somebody helping me do them all the time, but then I lost my help, so I started to figure a way to do it on my own and take the challenge on myself. So that's where the cane or some sort of pole came in, and I use this cane. It has a nice grip, soft grip here for your fingers. So that will help you out quite a bit for your arm. These are things I did at the very beginning to start getting my range of motion and the use of my arm back, and it'll work down. Eventually I'll get my fingers back. They're working a lot more now. They're starting to relax a little more. Used to I had to actually put my arm on a table. Put this down here. I think I should be able to take the chair over here and stay on camera. To put a glove on my hand to work every day. I used to have to rest my elbow down like this and lean on it, so I was weight bearing on my shoulder, and that would relax the rest of his hand. So the more I lean down the table, you can put a towel on it if you want to. I did it on the couch, so this wasn't so hard. But you lay on the couch, you get the hand up like this, and then I can actually take my hand and stretch the fingers out, and stretch everything out over the top of my wrist. And actually, I would grip the fingers like this, and then go over the top, and work my way to the top of the fingers and stretch the palm out. I know therapists don't like us going this far, but it felt so good to stretch my hand out, and had so far it's had no effect. And then try to take your thumb and stretch out a little bit. You see my hand stays pretty straight, but now I don't even have to do that. My hand stays straight down here. So over the period of time, it's gotten stronger and better and more relaxed. So my hand's down here putting the stuff on. I put a glove on in the morning. I don't have to lean on it. I can actually leave my hand here, pull the fingers back a little bit, and let them stretch out. And you see they stay pretty straight for a short period of time. But usually when you're around everywhere, your hands usually crunch up a bit and sitting in your lap as you're sitting, or when you're riding in your car. So this is a position where your arm is usually sitting at. So this is where it gets tightened up just like that. See, when you stretch the arm out, using the cane, do the side range of motion and forward range of motion, this will help you also work on getting the fingers to relax and tell that brain that it does not need to tighten everything up again. So hopefully that helps you guys out. We'll talk to everybody later. I'll do another video on Thursday. We'll do the same thing again, see if we get any better. And then next week I'll do some a little bit harder things with the arms. Thanks, guys.